Twitch and Periscope, all at the username TiffanyTLC Music. All my own music except one song written for me. I do mostly modern American folk, most weekdays between, ideally, about 5:15 or 5:30 and 6 p.m. Pacific time. But it's 6:20. It's going to take me a second to be able to see who's hopping on where. I couldn't give up this broadcast even though I'm so late. I had one problem after another. Hey, Mom, so good to see you. I had a phone call run really long, and then I had a string go kaplooey on my guitar. Hi, Freeze Who. And then I tried to replace the string, but I replaced it with the wrong size string. So I had to do it again. And here I am. Hi, Heavy Deck. So I know, not first world problems. Hi, Molly. How are you? How was your lawyer visit today? You are one of the reasons I hopped on, even though everything conspired against me getting on. Hi. Everything conspired against this happening. I almost tweeted and said, sorry, I give up, guys, and I can't stay long. Famous last words. I wanna start with a song, Income Inequality. It's perfect because it's kind of on my mind, given an interaction. Just, I don't know, I've had it kind of in my face recently, and reminded of how present and real it is, and problematic. I see you were typing, Molly. I'm so hopeful that your appointment was encouraging. A bit tired and overwhelmed? Oh. Tired, I get. Overwhelmed, I'm a little concerned. It could be client privilege stuff. You don't want to, if you tell other people what you told the lawyer in confidence, and it's no longer confidential. I mean, it may or may not be a big thing, but I guess overall, I'm just wondering, did you get reassuring information? I hope. Hi, Brad. It's your first day on Periscope. Welcome. Without going into anything confidential. All right. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, I'm glad. I've been worried about that. I'm so glad. Not worried, because it seems like that to me, but I'm so glad to hear that. You know what I'm talking about. Good. Hopefully the lawyer can tell you about that. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm still just beside myself that you have to go through this, but so I had an issue with my guitar, so it may still be funky. I don't know. By the way, you might be able to hear a strange sound in the background. That's my husband's taking a shower in this shower right opposite this wall. Hopefully it'll end soon. Oh, I hope so. Oh, Molly, I'm so glad to hear that. You do not need, let's see. No, let's see. Oh, let's see. There we go. I was like forgetting what song I was doing. So let's do Income Inequality. This is on my mind today. Big problem, more than we realize. Income inequality. Oh, I have it on the 2nd fret. I was like, something's wrong. Something's real wrong. There we go. Income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality. From income inequality, we must break free. Awesome. The irony that's plain to see in studies of rich countries is that income equality helps even the most wealthy with better public health from A to Z for income equality, 'cause that is all free. From income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality. From income inequality, we must break free. By nearly every we can read, from trust to obesity, mental health to life expectancy. All are better off, we see, even the most wealthy, for income equality can set us all free. From income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality. From income inequality, we must break free. Oh, Sagar, I was afraid the hippopotamus thing was going to be here again. From income inequality. Oh, I just did that. And with research we can see, without financial worry, people volunteer, really create higher quality with greater ingenuity, for income equality to set us all free. From income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality. From income inequality, we must break free. I'm not sure about that, just from the stuff that was on Facebook, Molly, but shoot, now I forgot what I was going to, let's see. But then we would be surprised to see better fruit from an apple tree growing in the shade, punished so it will obey. People are the same, we know today, for income equality can set us all free. From income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality. From income inequality, we must break free. It's not about what he deserves, there's a reason for every single swerve. When people falter very near, the solution is recovery. Help to be all we can be, for income equality can set us all free. From income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality. From income inequality, we must break free. Thanks for the coaching, Molly. Why, just imagine the possibilities with innovation flowing freely on without the massive waste we see from tracking retirement money and punishing those in need. For income equality can set us all free. Yes, this idea of income inequality has been on my mind today. So as far as Twinkle Twinkle goes, I can't do that. Well, I can do that, but I only do my own music. And I will make another request, Sagar. I know you said you're a professional troll, and I've heard that people have a lot of needs they try to meet for attention and other things, and I do. It pains me to block people. I've only done it like 5 or 6 times in the last 3 years. But I do feel like I talked to you a lot about it the other day, and I don't want to do it. I really don't. I really am hoping that you would be willing to find another way to meet your need for attention. Like, you know, talk to us, talk about how you're doing. We'd love to hear where you're from, what your life's like, connect with you for real, you know. That's kind of why I'm doing this, is to connect with people. No twinkle twinkle. Sorry. Yeah, I do only my own music on here because I find I get a little overwhelmed with trying to keep up with covers. I'm also very sensitive to the copyright issues given given that I'm an attorney. But really, even if that wasn't an issue, it's just too much to keep up with covers. Even Twinkle Twinkle. That wouldn't be the first on my list. I'd choose a bunch probably before I was working on that one, but I do have Tumble Star, which I think I did a couple days ago. You could listen on the replay. All righty then. So I really almost didn't get on, like I said, because the afternoon just went wacky, wacky, wacky. And I just thought, man, I'm trying to get to bed early. This is not good, but I could not get on. I especially wanted to check in. Yes, they can. That's true. For a while, up until 2015, singing Happy Birthday was like resulted in like $1,000 fine. There was this huge copyright suit and it was finally settled, and now it's in the public domain and you can sing it. But geez. Yeah, and so I'm just sensitive to it. And I thought, well, you know, it's the perfect reason to focus on my own creative messaging, because I have a lot of things I want to say, and I've written songs for years, and it gives me an excuse to really put all my energy into that. So I don't mind the excuse. I know, right? Think about how sad that is. Just one of the many symptoms of our system that really saddens me. Hi, Turk and Duvet, welcome. But I was thinking, let's do How I Want to Be, and then maybe That Brand New Day. They kind of fit together. We're in a real difficult time right now in our country where we're just, a lot of us are feeling real nervous about how this whole transition of power is going to go. And so these next couple songs actually seem kind of in line with that. That Brand New Day is about talking to people who have a really different perspective than you do, and it's a very optimistic song. No, not always. In fact, I have another song I'm going to sing today. Everybody's in a Circle. I know, right, Molly? But I'll sing that today, and you'll see. The only funky song I have is Persist, and it's not even really that funky. But the thing about doing your own songs is they kind of are what they are, you know? And I'm not like my son. My son writes like a song a day. I write like a song every 6 months, maybe. I just a much more slow creative process for me. But anyway, I think I'm going to do 2 songs that are more what you're describing, Sagar, being a little bit more minor key, you know. That Brand New Day, that's not true. Well, that Brand New Day is a little bit. Hi, Orange. Well, I'm agnostic, but I do have a lot of mental health tricks for calming nerves, which are helpful. You know, does that sound like it maybe not in tune? Let's see. No, I think it's okay. All right, so let's do That Brand New Day. Sagar, give me some time. Now, when it's your birthday, Sagar, I will do Happy Birthday, and that will have your own name in it. When we talk about change. So this is a song about trying to talk to people who have different views than you do. Oh, Molly, that's great. It is. I had somebody. It means ocean. Oh, that's beautiful, Sagar. That's beautiful. Where are you from? Hi, Ben Chanufa. Did you tell me that the other day? Maybe you told me. Sorry if you did. Well, that's a lot. I could talk a lot about that, Molly. We'll touch on writing music again. I had a really nice coach help me out. Somebody who just kind of broke it down and made it real simple. And I can pass that on to you. Oh, that's your birthday? Okay. When we talk about change in the world, well, we don't have to agree. But maybe I could learn from you and you could learn from me, so that one day at a time, step by step, that's cool, we can climb and we can find our way to that brand new day. Knowledge, it is emergent, that's what they say, so let's learn something new each and every day, so that one day at a time, step by step, we can climb and we can find our way to that brand new day. And if we search with open minds, we just might see the same signs, and so choose the same paths more and more of the time, so that one day at a time, step by step, we can climb and we can find our way to that brand new day. And so that we all can come together, I hope we avoid judgment and look for solutions for the 100%, so that one day at a time, step by step, we can climb and we can find our way to that brand new day. And maybe, just maybe, if we reach out and we speak about the changes that we seek and help others do that too, why, we can make it through, so that one day at a time, step by step, we can climb and we can find our way to that brand new day. Now it may seem much, much too hard, even hopeless at times, but together we're unstoppable. A better world is possible, so one day at a time, step by step, let us climb so we can find our way to that brand new day. Saying one day at a time, step by step, let us climb so we can find our way to that brand new day. Yes, I warned you, Sagar. That one has a sad vibe. It has a little bit of a minor key in there. And the next one I was going to do, but I might skip it because I'm kind of running short anyway. And then I can go straight to the upbeat major key song, and I'll show you there is some other options. That's cool that you bought an app to help you, Molly. There were apps I'm trying to remember when I started, when I got coached. There wasn't as much as there is now as far as app stuff. But I have some real simple advice I can pass along to you, but probably now is not a good time because I'm running so late. Hi, James. How are you doing? So 2002, Sagar, that means that you just turned 18, right? Hello, how are you doing? So let's do my happy song. This is very upbeat. It's called Everybody's in a Circle. Now, I guess it's basically like an upbeat, comforting. Oh, really? Wow. That's the first I've heard about that, Sagar. I think I would look a lot worse if I were anywhere near that old. I don't think I'm going to bring that up under the circumstances. Anyway, let's do Everybody's in a Circle. Oh, geez. Okay. So this is a song that is about If I can find it here. There it is. This is a song about kind of a way to look at things if you're feeling either lonely or this. I wrote this song for myself when I was getting ready to join for a group, and I was feeling a little bit of social anxiety, and I kind of wanted to get my mind looking at it the way like I knew I could, and kind of be more confident and relaxed. And so I came up with this song, and this metaphor really fit well, I think, with the idea I was trying to communicate. And so I hope you enjoy it. It's called Everybody's in a Circle. All right. Let's see. If you feel you won't fit in to a circle you want to be in, if the light from the nearest sun is much too dim, if you're lonely, look around and realize that everybody's in a circle, everybody is a sun, you yourself are a sun, shine your light on everyone, you're already in a circle, you yourself are a sunlight, shines through you, everyone. You don't need hold on. You don't need another sun to get light and love from. When the sun is in you, they shine right through you, so you can feel warm all of the time. Because everybody's in a circle, everybody is a sun, you yourself are a sun, shine your light on everyone, you're already in the circle, you yourself are a sunlight, shines through you, everyone. Now there is no center of the universe, there is no one sun to which everyone must run. We're all stars shining our own light, so know that everybody's in a circle, everybody is a sun, you yourself are a sun, shine your light on everyone, you're already in a circle, you yourself are a sunlight, shines through you, everyone. Now your circle, it might be small, it might contain no person at all, imaginary friends, a spider on the wall, but when your love is shining through you, it'll do. Oh, now that everybody's in a circle, everybody is a sun, you yourself are a sun, shine your light on everyone, you're already in a circle, you yourself are a sunlight, shines through you, everyone. Everybody's in a circle, everybody is a sun, you're already in a circle, you yourself are a sun. Let your light shine through you, everyone. Let your light shine through you, everyone. Let your light shine through you to everyone. I needed that. So I hope that was helpful to people. I have tried to avoid having moderators, Molly, and I had Mike, who was on for, 2 years offer, and I very much appreciate that. There's a couple legal reasons related to it, and also just, I feel like I'm so rarely going to block somebody. Thank you, Molly. Thanks for all the hearts. Yeah, that helped me a lot. I wrote that in 2014, and I was getting ready to join a weekly group, and I continued. Now, this is anecdotal. It's not like I'm going to prescribe this song to somebody for social concerns or whatever, but it really did help me to sing that song before I would go to meet up with this group. And now these are my best friends, you know. We continue to have FaceTime calls during this, or Zoom calls during this very challenging time. Or Facebook Messenger calls. So thank you. Yeah, it really helped me a lot to I love the metaphor of there's no center of the universe. There are so many suns and little solar systems around the suns. And I think to the extent we also think about ourselves as a sun, metaphorically, and radiating out warmth and love, then we can have a sense of warmth and love that we're experiencing all the time, even if we're not receiving it from other people. So that's a little idea I have. And yeah. Thanks so much for being with me, guys. Like I said, I wasn't even sure about getting on. Wish me luck in getting to bed when I need to get to bed, given that I'm getting such a late start. I see you're typing, Molly. I'll wait. Oops. So what else can we say? I'm very, yes. Molly, I hope you start broadcasting. Maybe you can start broadcasting some of your songs. I started doing open mics before I started broadcasting, but this is so much easier and so much more rewarding. You're welcome. So I will one of these times remind me again, Molly, and I will give you the cheat sheet little tips this great guy gave me. I'm so grateful because he it was sort of like songwriting for dummies. I hate that whole idea, but he made it so simple as like, if you follow this sort of formula, so to speak, like just a couple simple rules, maybe you won't have like certainly you can stray from them to get super creative, but this is how to write a basic song, and then you can go from there, you know. And so I would be happy to share those little tips for whatever they're worth. I didn't get like a lot of serious music training in my life, so it was definitely more learn as you go, casual learnings, keep it simple. Thanks, James. That's nice. I'm so glad I came on. You guys helped me out. I hope it's the same. Well, I've been mentioning this every day, but hi, Gabby. It's your first day on Periscope. Welcome. You're a gymnast. Yeah. So, yeah, you'd appreciate that. Hi. So unfortunately, I'm just signing off now, but I come on most weekdays, although I was just going to mention that I am not going to, I'm uncertain about whether I'm going to come on at all on Thanksgiving week. So just assume I won't. And then if I do, bonus, you know, it's like, and you have time and you feel like hopping on. But I just don't know how the week's going to go. Often when I get into it, when my husband's taking a chunk of time off, I really just want to hang out with him, and I just don't feel like doing it, you know. But he might be absorbed in other stuff, so then I might want to. So I'm just going to try to be flexible about it. But in general, I try to come on. I'd like to be coming on between like 5:15 and 6 p.m. Pacific time. Wish me luck on that. Yeah, so I hope to see you again. Are you a gymnast? I mean, you must be, or wouldn't say that, right? I'm guessing. I love your costume that you have on your profile picture. All right. Thanks for being with me. I see some typing. What else can I say? I do all my own music, mostly modern American folk, except one song written for me. I do that one too. And I get it. Go for it. especially after the week you've had. God. And really the month. And the year we've all had, 2020. Whoever thought that was a good idea? Bye, Mama. Mwah. So good to have you on. Thanks always when you can hop on. I really value that. All right. Take care, everyone. Bye. Until next time, I will make every effort to come on earlier tomorrow, especially if it's my last day for a week, possibly. Bye.